Good evening, everyone. Doing Stuff Studios is back with Pixel Art Academy. Always big thanks to Retronator for creating this and providing uh, with the access to learn to draw pixel art. So last time, there it is. Last time we went through the diagonals tutorial, picking out the difference between the even and uneven diagonal lines there. Now usually I like to start off with a warm-up before going into the next lesson. But there's a draw fan art with even diagonals, a pretty specific goal to achieve here. So I'd like to actually go ahead and do that for the warm-up. So choose a reference to draw. Find your favorite character. If we go back to this, oh, I see. Now, what I would have liked, it doesn't look, it gives you a whole sprite, or not sprite, but a whole art sheet. And it looks like you only have space to do one of these at any particular time. Or actually, was that one provided? I don't recall. I actually, yeah. I think that was provided and had the lines in there. So I don't know if you have to go and edit it out and restart it. But let's go ahead, we'll do the Mickey Mouse one. See what pops up. Choose a reference. Oh, that's right. Okay, so it looks like, oh, all right, we're doing the mouse. I'm gonna go back here. That's a little bit bigger than I think I wanted to do just for the warm-up. Let's see what's in the Mario one here. Okay. Yeah, it gives you the thing. It's still pretty big, but not completely blocked out. So let's give it a shot. Do we have a palette? Nope, we only have the one thing. So tip of the ear is right there. I'm gonna see. Let's try something different then. The tip of the ear is here. I hold. Alright, that's not going to work. Well, you know, I'm just going to go back to what I was doing before. I'm not going to concentrate on whether the diagonals are even just yet. We'll just like that. we'll just draw along until we're there. Oop, didn't have that pushed down, but oh, probably shouldn't leave a whole lot of dead air while I'm just kind of clicking pixels on screen. I have a little koi garden, or a koi pond that that I'm working on in my backyard, and had quite an interesting day today with that. Or actually, the other day, it got horrendously swampy. I mean, it's not that big. It's probably, oh, I'd say 80 gallons. So, it's not that bad. But, the smaller ponds they have, the more susceptible they are to, algae bloom. And I was having that issue for quite a while. And I tried various attempts to correct it. I hadn't used chemicals. I didn't particularly want to use chemicals, not yet anyway. Um, my fish do seem pretty sturdy. I've made some pretty rough mistakes. This is my first kind of foray into uh, kind of keeping ponds. Don't like that. I think I'll just do that. And so far, I think I've lost 2 fish, but I mean, it's not. One of them just jumped out, and so that he was kind of on his own for that. Wasn't much I could do about that. But yeah, this time there was a pretty heavy algae bloom, and I decided to try and wait it out just to kind of see if the environment was gonna kind of set itself. Oop. But it didn't get any better. And in fact, like it got extremely murky, and even during the kind of the hotter days of the summer, I could still see to the bottom of the pond with a pretty heavy algae bloom. It just taken a very dark green tint. I mean, this water came out like almost black, and the fish were getting very stressed. And I had unfortunately had a little koi in there. He was smaller than the other ones, and they bullied him to death. Unfortunately, he didn't make it, so I had to bury him in the garden. A little free fertilizer, but managed to get the rest of the fish in the I have a little containment tub where they sit and wait for me to change the water out. So I did a complete water change. I mean, and then I even took the hose, stirred up the gravel really well, and just continuously flushed and scooped until the water ran completely clear, or as damn near clear as I could get it. And put some new pond starter into that, and hopefully that's going to take care of the problem. Put them back in, and they started eating again, which is, very good. But time will tell here in the next couple of days. See, that's a tricky one. That's a tricky line. Let's just try and follow it. There we go. We're going to go with that. Not thrilled with the side of the hand here. Sorry if I'm going quiet. I'm going to just trying to concentrate a little bit. There's a very gentle curve. I'm going to do my trick that I learned before of just putting the pixels along the sort of middle ones and then connecting them. And that. And we'll do the rest of the hand. We'll see where that takes us. I don't know. Maybe this will be one of the ones that does require some strategically placed jaggies and doubles, just so that the lines make sense. I think we're getting there. All right, all right. And maybe this front finger looks a little bit fat compared to that one there. Does that work better? If we just take this one. No, I really don't like that. I think that looks a little bit better with that straight line. Okay, okay. No, I'm gonna take that back. So yeah, that was the saga of the koi pond today. All right, see how that is not straight like we wanted. We put it like that, or even like we wanted. Nope, that one wants straight. So let's. If we do that, I think that looks a little bit better. We got a double, 1, 2, 3, double, 1, 2, 3, and a double. Going up into his glove. Nope, look better the other way. Okay. I think I'm going to keep it that way. Maybe take it. There we go. One of the things I think I'm starting to see here is that it doesn't have to, seems like it isn't really necessary to cover the entirety of this line. That's not really the goal, but to just make it flow and fit in such a way that it makes sense to your eyes. So is there like a little bit of a curve here to the shoulder strap? Yeah, there is, but you know what? I mean, take that compared with trying to do that. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Go back. I'm going to go back just to that. And then we'll follow around with this kind of a harder curve here. We got this line right here with the P. Let's see if we can do something with this. I click here and take that all the way down. So once again, I'm having so I'm going to replace where some of these doubles might go. 2 2 double, 2 2 double, 2 2. Technically, it would be double. There, I think that'll be all right. We'll have that. We'll come around here. Just like that. There. How's that look? What if we did that? Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. And then I know we're gonna... So, all this is gonna get filled in. So let's just... make the kind of a little wider ring around the second one in here. Fill that in. Let's go back to our brush. Maybe we'll take some pixels out. Some pickles. There we go. I think I like that better. Can we even delete that? Yeah, that looks even better. Click, click, click. And we'll go a little bit heavy on his jawline here. Oh, maybe not. Let's see, how do I want to connect that up? Not like that. Can we get away with a straight line? I think we can. I think we can get away with that. We want something there. We'll play with that in a minute. Let's see how we can curve around with the chin. See, I think we do need a little something right here. Just poking up to go. See, I have a chin. Maybe even delete that. Even delete that and move it right there. Maybe just leave it a little heavier there. I'm going to leave it blank for now, see what happens. All right. Let's finish filling in this circle. And let's do this trick again. Well, we're just going to go kind of a misshapen circle. So we're just going to do our best with this one here. Let's connect them all up. See what happens. See what it looks like. And make changes from there. Okay. Oh. Doesn't want us to fill in those parts. Blended in with the P there. Let's go back. Let's see what happened here. Oh, you know what? Haha. All right, so we're actually not filling in this this black section here. So we're actually gonna go inside of this a little bit closer. Yeah, see, I don't want that. How's that? I don't like that. See, it looks symmetrical on the top here. So if we just what if we just made that a symmetrical circle? I think that does it. I think that does it right there. We'll finish. Bringing that in. Just a straight line. That should be fine there. Maybe not there. Maybe we'll take that there. Let's see. Oh, we're falling apart here. Starting to fall apart there. What if we did that with the jawline there? Okay, I think that. No, still I don't like that straight line. I think I can deal with that. And we're gonna attempt the same thing. We know it's going to be kind of obfuscated by the curve of the P there. But let's try and make at least a little bit of a somewhat rounded. There we go. It's a little bit asymmetrical, but I think with the curve of everything that's going on around it, I think it looks all right. Oh, that I don't want to do. There we go. Good, that still reads as a P. This still reads like a little shoulder strap going up. I think I'll even take that out. Nope, not like that. There we go. I think more like that. Oh, I hate all of that. There we go. This one seems to be giving me a little bit more trouble on this side. Trying to sort of define the space between the shoulder and the chin, because his chin is coming out over his arm and over the strap, but only slightly. So how to effectively differentiate between the line of the strap coming up over his shoulder and then getting obscured by the curve of his face. There we go. I think something like that, maybe. And then maybe we just go a little farther up with his jawline here. See, we got doubles here we don't want to do. Okay, okay. All right, let's get all of the kind of these little connection points. Oh, see, wait a minute. I'm making the same mistake I did on the other hand. So we're gonna give these lines a little more room to breathe. So I'm gonna take around the outside here, I think. Start following down these lines. And this one I'll take a little bit closer to the line itself. How does that look? I don't like that pixel. Yeah, that looks better straight across, just like it did up here. All right, all right. Actually, I think we can even... Nope, actually, I think that looked better like that. Looks like he has a little bit of a curve to his hand, like he's got more fingers that you can't see, just going on just behind it. And we're gonna continue on. Going around the thumb. Coming up, shaping the curve of that hand. Up. Oop. Up into the wrist here. How bad's that look? If I do that, is that better? I think that's a little bit better. There we go. Will this benefit from straight line? No, it would not. Benefit from point? No, it would not. Wrong one. Alright, let's finish this out. Can I shift this one? Yeah, that's not too bad. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that makes him look lumpy. That's all right. I think I can get away with that double there. Hey, still looks lumpy. We'll see. We'll check with the grading thing. We'll see what that does. See what it do. What it does. What it does. What it do. Fallibility round. I don't think we need that there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're breaking off here. Going down the leg. Just got to come straight across. And up. Around. Like that. And we'll see. We'll play with that. Alright, I think that's a little more smooth there. Let's come. Let's come around the feet. Alright, not too bad. Click, click. I guess, say how many fish I've got. They're just, they're still small. I've only had this pond probably since about June of this year. I have two that are basically goldfish, fully gold, well, orange, I suppose. Fully orange fish. They were among the first ones that I got. And got two more that have these delightful yellow gold heads. and sort of like wavy fins. Very beautiful to look at. And then I had two that have orange heads. Unfortunately, one of them was one of the ones to jump out of the uh, containment tank at one point when I was changing the water, and yeah, he didn't make it. But the other one is still in there and is in fact the largest of the fish that are currently in there now. He's quite the beast. With these tail rings, I think I want to air towards the inside. Of the arc here and allow for more of the white to show through. I don't know, maybe not. That's not really looking so hot. Let's see where it takes us. We're just going to do bare minimum inside here. Let's go back to our can, then to our brush. What if we did that? There we go. Looks a little bit more tail ringy. I'm always afraid when I take the fish out of the pond to clean it. We have sandhill cranes. They're beautiful. They like to come onto to the yard. A couple little babies here, but really afraid that one day they're going to discover, oh, there's fish in here, and then very suddenly there won't be. All right. How are we doing so far? Nope, we don't get the score yet. Oops. Excuse me. Nah, I'm not taking that. There we go. There we go. That looks pretty good for a curve. It's fairly smooth. I do? You know what I was trying to do? I was trying to make this point more pronounced on his ear. I don't think that's doing it. I don't think that looks too bad though. All right. These are just coming straight across. There we go. We'll do we might have to improvise here. There we go. Is that an M? Yeah, that looks like an M. Close enough. Nope, nope, that's not going to look smooth. Some of these lines just seem just a tad misshapen. I don't think that's too bad. Maybe I'll kick this out a little bit farther and do that. There we go. There we go. Make the go into the eyebrows here. Yeah, let's do those first. So I don't really like the corners. We'll put the corner there. And again with this one, we'll try and keep it relatively close to the inside of the curve. Maybe not. Maybe we'll... Yeah, let's kick that one back out. Nope. That one should go there. Let's see, can I get rid of that one? I think that's the best I'm going to get right here. But yeah, had two white koi, the most recent ones. White with a bright orange spot right on their backs, very pretty. Unfortunately, they were both the littlest ones, and one of them was one that just got absolutely bullied as the other ones got stressed. I had a terrible algae bloom, and I think I was putting plants in there to try and combat this algae bloom. And unfortunately, number one, I tried some floating, not lilies, but kind of akin to that, the fish just ended up chewing on them mercilessly. They had long, stringy roots that would go all the way down to the bottom, and they just kind of float around. They were kind of natural filter plants, and unfortunately, the fish just took a liking to them and chewed on them constantly. And so what was happening was that the leaves were dipping into the water and just dying. They weren't. They were floating lopsided, and bits of the root would constantly just float around the bottom of the pond. And so I tried actually a couple of different plants. I'm going to talk to the fish store and tried a couple of different plants. Something wort. I don't remember. Two different kinds of wort. One was like long and fibrous, and one kind of looked closer to lily pads, but it was a ground plant. And I put those in for a couple of days. They were totally fine. But then, like I said, something happened. The fish tore them out, tore them completely apart, and that left even more plant debris in the bottom of that pond than before. And that's where I think the real problem began. That really thick, heavy algae bloom became very apparent at that point. The water became not just, tinted green, but nearly black. And I waited a couple of days to see if it was going to balance itself out, and the fish just got so stressed. They'd stopped eating, and which of course made them tear the plants even harder, and I started getting, still trying to feed them. Would feed them a little bit less every day, but there was still food kind of just floating around, unfortunately. But yeah, like I said, replaced all the water in the tank, flushed it clear, and we'll see where that takes us. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Let's go back to the brush. I don't like some of these, so we'll take those out. Maybe that one too. Oh, man. Oh, that was a mistake. Put them back. There we go. Bring this nose around. Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't think the eyes are going to happen. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do that. And see how this does for pupils. Get in there with your pupils. Oh no, my pupils. Are the Game Grumps still relevant? I don't know. I used to watch them all the time. And then, I don't know, it just kind of stopped. for any particular reason. I think there was a cancellation attempt at some point, but that was even that was long after I had kind of tuned out, moved on to other things. Yeah, those are looking like eyes. I think I can get away with doing that. Finish the curve with that nose out. Okay. Follow that. Right to there. I think we're coming up on the end of this. Let's see. It looks like his pupil's bleeding out, so let's see if I can clean that up a touch. There we go. All right. How's our grade? Oh, wait, go back. Pixel perfect lines. I got 99%. Holy Nikes. Okay, okay. So it's saying to. All right, where's pixel perfect? Oh, I wish I could move this card. So I'm going to snip out that and that. That and that. Okay. Let's see if I can remember where these are. I'm going to go back. I've forgotten already. I think it was that one. Those two and on the tail. There we go. That one and that one. It says 99%, but oh, there it is. Top of the year. Okay. I can't believe I scored 100% on that. Oh. Now the even diagonals. This is the one to practice on. 87%. Oh, okay. So it is saying to move this one to a straight line. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. So there's a bit of a jumble here. So what's it telling me to do? Oh, see, this one's 15% here. Right. But I got an A on the whole thing. I don't think I'm still quite sure with diagonals just yet. Still not quite there, but I think overall I'm happy with the way that that turned out. And oh my god, that took me nearly an hour. So did that. Draw fan art with even diagonals. That checked it off the list. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. Got my first follower. So shout out to that guy for putting up with me so far, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy the videos. Gonna get some more here pretty soon, and just keep doing stuff. Whatever it is, get fish, dig a hole, start a koi pond, and maybe listen to me ramble some more about it while I click at pixels on the screen. If you like it, give us a like, give me a follow. Thank you so much for stopping by.